Hello guys and welcome back. Just imagine this scenario. You're about to go to bed after dinner and you suddenly realize something about that famous sitcom actor you used to like so much as a child. It suddenly dawns on you that he's nowhere to be seen now. Not in the interviews, not in the media. Hell, not even on YouTube. Then you head back to Google to look for him, only to find to your utter disappointment that the actor you used to fantasize so much about marrying in your dreams looks like an old, torn-up figure of a man now, going through a midlife crisis. So hold your buckles tight and get ready to be shocked, because today's video is on the top 10 Hollywood stars you wouldn't recognize today. I bet you wouldn't be able to recognize them today if they passed you on the sidewalk, or if they were sitting right next to you. Number 10. Macaulay Culkin. If you're a 90s kid, you surely remember Macaulay Culkin as everyone's favorite kid from the Christmas classic Home Alone franchise. He soared to fame in 1990 after playing Kevin McAllister in Home Alone and became an instant household name, until in 1994 when he completely shut himself off from the public eye. After the 1993 thriller The Good Son, Culkin's career took a major downturn. He starred in 3 movies back-to-back in 1994, including the family entertainer Richie Rich, but all 3 of them bombed at the box office, thereby dampening the then 14-year-old's acting career. While he's definitely active in Hollywood now, with an unrecognizably lean and haggard physique and overgrown beard, you wouldn't bother to give him a second glance. Sadly, it seems like the old babyface charm of Kevin has been lost under the dark bowels of time and old age. Number 9. Priscilla Presley. While she was popularly known for being singer-actor Elvis Presley's wife, she became America's sweetheart, playing Jenna Wade on the CBS soap opera Dallas, which ran from 1978 to 1991. You'd have a hard time recognizing her now, as she had an unfortunate run-in with an unlicensed plastic surgeon, Dr. Daniel Serrano. It turned out that Serrano used to inject his clients with a skin-toxic, industrial-grade silicone, which was sourced from his native country, Argentina, while branding it as European silicone. While Serrano was eventually taken down on federal charges due to medical negligence, many of his victims, including Priscilla, have had to live with the consequences till today. The 72-year-old wrinkle-free face might come off as artificial today, way far off from the natural beauty she used to be back in the day, and there's a very low chance that our fans will be able to recognize her today. Seems like the Kardashians need to take some lessons from this story. Number 8. Uma Thurman. The famous cult classic Pulp Fiction star took a break in the 90s to focus more on her family and kept a relatively low profile until she relaunched herself as Beatrix Kiddo in Tarantino's 2003 blockbuster Kill Bill Volume 1. She was frequently lauded by the media for her natural beauty and hadn't changed a bit during her hiatus. But after a recent 2015 red carpet appearance after a long time, she came under the radar of tabloids and fans because of a drastic facial transformation. Her face looked pale and worn off. Some fans even refused to believe that it was the 90s most admired beauty, Uma Thurman, while others went on to speculate that she might have gone under the knife. It seems to be a fact that aging spares no one. Number 7. Jaden Smith. Starring as the cute 5-year-old Christopher Jr. in the much-acclaimed The Pursuit of Happiness and Dre Parker in Karate Kid, Jaden Smith has gone through some serious alterations over the years, not to mention his bizarre hairstyles. During his adolescent years, Jaden went on to create his own niche in pop culture, far apart from the legacy his celebrity father, Will Smith, had created as the rock star of Generation Z and the cultural youth icon of the LGBT community. From sporting a skirt during a gorgeous fashion campaign to launching his own line of gender-fluid clothing, Jaden Smith has gone on to carve his own path. Jaden often comes across in the tabloids as an estranged kid of a famous A-list star who had the privilege of growing up in Hollywood. Looking at him now, no one will believe that he's the famous Karate Kid we grew up watching as teenagers. Jaden's tweets full of wisdom are a real snack though. Strange, peculiar, bizarre, whatever the media people think of him, who cares? At least he's living out the American dream. Number 6. Russell Crowe. Australian actor Russell Crowe is often remembered as the hotshot, Academy Award-winning actor from Gladiator and A Beautiful Mind. While he was always known to be a little bit healthy with unshaven looks and messy hair, it seems like the 56-year-old actor has completely let go of the grooming regime altogether. He now sports a grayish beard of an old man and has put on a considerable amount of weight over the years. What's worse, he even seems to have filled up his jawline, which girls used to swoon over. While he definitely looks fine for his age now, one would hardly be able to recognize him as the Gladiator star. Number 5. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, who rose to prominence for his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, has gone through some shocking transformations over the years, not just in his movies but also in real life. From being a victim of drug and alcohol abuse to being a victim of female abuse from his estranged ex-wife Amber Heard, as alleged by many eyewitnesses, Johnny seems to be struggling to fight the hardest battles of his life. Depp's life is a long list of tragic losses, depression, drug abuse, female abuse, financial struggles, legal battles, and tons of controversy. In the midst of all the controversy, it's not surprising that Depp is no longer the handsome hunk he used to be during his crybaby days. He seems to be at the lowest end of his 35-year-old career. Well, we hope he recovers soon from his personal hardships. Number 4. Lindsay Lohan. She rose to prominence from the Disney movie The Parent Trap in 1998, then Freaky Friday in 2003, and Mean Girls in 2004, which definitely made her one of the most famous teen stars of her generation. Her party girl lifestyle as a troubled teen made movie producers worry of her, and she came tumbling down from the peak of her career with almost negligible movie offers. In 2017, Lohan announced that she was quitting social media to take a break from the toxic life and to embark on a period of renewal. But recently, she was back in the media, and her shocking transformation from a beautiful actress to a worn-out drug addict shocked many of her fans. She rapidly started showing signs of aging, including lines and overplumped lips, partially because of the consistent consumption of drugs and application of Botox and anti-wrinkle injections. However, she's been adamant about turning her life around for the better, and she did. While Lindsay has definitely had a rough go at things throughout her life, it's still impressive that she's working so hard to maintain her career. Number 3. Matthew Perry. We all know him as the ultimate sarcasm king Chandler Bing, or more specifically, Shanandla Bong, from the hit American sitcom Friends. While every member of the cast of Friends has gone through some aging since the last one aired on NBC, well, except Jennifer Aniston. Man, she refuses to age anymore and keeps getting hotter and hotter. Despite being the youngest of the Friends cast, Matthew Perry has gone through some drastic transformations over the years. From being an adored, introverted, cute Joe Cracker to being a fat guy going through his midlife, he's aged rather fast for a 50-year-old. In stark contrast to his past pinnacle, his face has become chubby and his body noticeably fuller. Perry has been open about his past battles with alcohol and drug addiction, which has also made him go to rehab. He's occasionally spotted during open events and in marketplaces running errands, easily immersing himself in the crowd. But looking at him now, no one would even believe that he used to be the most beloved, witty character in Friends. But at least he still remains the same for the die-hard fans of Friends. Number 2. Shelley Duvall. Unless you're not much into Hollywood or have been living under a rock, there's not a chance that you wouldn't have watched the ultimate Kubrick's classic, The Shining. Shelley Duvall rose to prominence playing Wendy Torrance in the movie. Alongside that, Duvall did other hit classics such as Popeye and Three Women. She abruptly disappeared from the public eye after she retired in 2002 after failing to find work in Hollywood. Then she appeared again after over a decade in Dr. Phil's show in 2016. While the transformation into a long, messy gray-haired old woman with drooping skin and cracked teeth, who once looked pretty back in the day, which wasn't enough for fans to take in, Duvall went on to make some shocking revelations during the episode of Dr. Phil. She admitted to being mistreated real bad by Stanley Kubrick during the shooting of The Shining, which doesn't come as a surprise since the director was always known for his cruel directing methods. According to Shelley, Kubrick took every opportunity to punish her for her misdemeanors. Not only this, he forbade others on set to talk to Shelley or offer her comfort, which at times made her feel alone. She also started having hair loss problems due to the constant pressure of working under a well-established director and fulfilling his special demands. This led to the ultimate fall of her career. Number 1. Renee Zellweger. Let's end this video on a positive note. Unless you've been living under a rock, you definitely might have heard about the 90s star icon Renee Zellweger. Winner of 2 Academy Awards and recipient of various other accolades, Zellweger first won our hearts when she appeared in the cult classic Empire Records. With her adorable 90s bangs and brown lipstick, it was hard not to fall in love with her. As usual, the pressure to maintain a youthful look took its toll as she stepped out 5 years ago, sporting a taut but unrecognizable look. As usual, the media teased her for her weary look, but until recently, she made another appearance, and this time it was to shut down her critics on the Netflix series What If?, where she looked incredibly young for a 50-year-old on the show, rocking beautiful blonde locks and a taut visage, not forgetting her gorgeous toned figure. She showed the world that age is just a number, and if you truly believe in yourself, you can totally rock any look you want. Well, that's it for the video. Have you noticed any celebrities who might have turned totally unrecognizable and then suddenly you realize that's the same celebrity you used to love as a kid? If so, comment down below and let us know. And also, don't forget to like our video and hit the subscribe button.